Hello, we are back with some more of Telltale's Batman. It feels weird not having a proper intro anymore, but it just saves time. Oops. Oh, and my mic, but shock absorber, so maybe nothing. Okay, so last time we finished up episode 1 of... Yeah. There you go. Just keep on going. So on to episode 2. Yeah, and looking back over the video... not too far. Looking back over the videos and editing for episode 1, yeah, game audio is way too loud. So I had, adjusting on the Elgato 4K software is a little different. More just doesn't have many audio options, so the best suggestion I found is just turning down the main game audio. So I cut that down in half, so let's see if that helps. So, moving on, episode 2. Just continue follow up. Alright, so, previously on Batman, the Telltale series, that for you could have been 2 minutes ago, because I already gave the recap. No, I did not.
Revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us.
Yeah, so just
Together,
going along.
We will change Gotham.
So let's get through episode 2 tonight and see where we're at.
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone?
Okay.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting
I suppose,
votes from Gotham's biggest
I was going to say, what's the point of the recap? Well, it's because this is episodic. This maybe came out, 2 months or something after, each episode released every month or so for a while, if not longer, because Telltale really messed up the release schedules at one point. Tales from the Borderlands is a prime example of that. So,
I bet.
Yeah. Maybe this recap is for you if you came back after months and not playing this sequentially.
We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes.
Sure it is.
Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
The Wayne, there's only one left. Sorry. Okay, so, yeah, a little bit of an unnecessary recap, but I don't think we could have skipped it. I didn't press any buttons, but regardless, here we go. The game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. To a degree. I heard a click and I see something fell. It's fine. Nothing important. So yeah, on to episode 2, captured Falcone, but there's someone else behind things. So, who set us up to take down Falcone? Probably Cobblepot? Probably, but we shall find out.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
How does it feel to stand on the very stones that ran with your parents' blood? Sorry, I can't do a good Doctor Strange impression. Doctor Strange?
I might find
Wait.
you here.
No, yeah, Hugo Strange.
The news
I was just thinking, he's like, no, that's the
upsetting.
Marvel character. Wait, no, it's not.
But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Yeah, you
How
hit the...
could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child.
Yeah, and then... I'm very much an adult now.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of
don't let
money
an actual billionaire tell you otherwise. They are lying.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm
Well,
proud of you.
Well,
But you're
maybe a little
hardly
bit,
the
because the whole Batman thing, you can look as corruption, but I digress.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone.
Is my microphone
they were
on? Yes, it is. I don't know why I thought it wasn't.
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing.
Great.
I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
Oh, interesting.
But then they were killed.
And he didn't have to. I didn't have to be around him anymore.
And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you.
Aw.
I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah, we're still
How
family.
could I hold this against you? You're all I
He's
got.
a middleman here. Let's not
Thank you.
forget.
I won't let you down
He's
again.
the servant who got dragged in on it. So,
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne.
oh, that's right.
He was simply too well known.
Yeah, that was the name of the guy.
Too big. Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
Probably
But
not.
he didn't.
Well, maybe.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Yeah, that it
Maybe
was a
there was
setup.
some detail I overlooked.
I'm sure the evidence will still be around 20 years later. All right, detective mode. Search the alley to remember the past. Alfred, take me home. I'm done.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Alrighty, so graffiti.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Yeah, let's
just-
say.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Alrighty. Just looking at all the things.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Of course they did.
I never
Sorry.
knew that. She was always so good to me.
Yeah, one of the situations, good to you, probably not good to everyone else. So we'll see how it pieces together. You know, there are lots of interpretations and versions of this story. You know, there's version, well, at least a version. I'm not sure if it was ever adopted in other things, but, you know, in the 1989 Batman, the first Tim Burton Batman movie, where Joe Chill was Joker. And I know a lot of people hated that. I thought it was interesting to a degree, but something to play around with.
Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Yeah, ask him why.
I want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why
Yeah,
would he
kill
just shoot
him.
them?
Maybe he could be the exception, but let's keep...
He was.
I know it's a
stacked
joke,
against the
like
truth
Batman doesn't
that
kill.
one wants for Joe
I say it's a
Chill,
joke,
Bruce.
but, you know, doesn't kill, but will leave you horribly hospitalized and wishing for death.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
I remember every detail perfectly, except for the things I don't remember.
Do I really want to know?
All right. Oh. Oh, it's auto.
Take whatever you want. Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
Yeah, this was a hit.
Don't have to do this. Don't follow me. It's making a mistake.
All right. Damn. Sorry, just
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug.
sorry.
They were.
That sounded terrible laughing. I'm just thinking about a moment from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, like, uh-oh, punctuality. This apparently stops me from just killing you. So it's just like, yeah, it's just like, whatever.
And Carmine
It's not about the logic, it's
Falcone
about, like, the
knows
emotion,
why.
and, you know, pretty heart-wrenching. Okay, Batman, the Telltale series. Broken Memories, Chapter 1 already done. Yeah. Do. Boy, the room really stinks with all these pigs around.
But getting you in to see
Sorry.
Falcone like this?
I know
don't
I'm
have to
laying
tell
it
you
on
how many
thick,
rules we're
but...
breaking
Oh, it's that guy.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
And you
get
owe
that,
me for doing everything you
It
could.
means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I suppose we should,
I'm
yeah.
not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and
Too
keep
much
it cool in
information.
there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent? Mr.
I'm
Wayne,
sorry my
welcome
personal
to the
trauma is
GCPD.
getting in the way of your political
Thank you,
career,
Lieutenant.
Harvey.
Ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne.
In fact,
Bend the
it
rules
is.
whenever you need it.
He's not in my
Harvey's
pocket.
not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Indeed. Put in a good word for Harvey. He's a
Nice
good guy
job
so
bringing in
far.
Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to
Montoya.
say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
All right. Yeah, is it
Keeping
Renee or am
Falcone
I
in the
thinking
infirmary.
of... The name
Lucky
Montoya
he
is
didn't get
familiar.
worked up
She's
more.
usually like a cop that
I could
works
tell
with
Batman wanted to kill him, but
Cassandra
he held
Cain,
back.
Batwoman.
He cares about doing the right thing.
Lucky to have him.
Whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Yeah, stroke that ego nice and slowly.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Episode 2. Oh, man. He's not doing well. We didn't even skewer him. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Hello.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We'll find out.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father'd sew me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old.
Yeah, we might be playing our hand a little
killings.
early here, but let's
And they were
follow
never
this around
forgotten.
long.
You and me, we're practically family.
Do
I
not
thought
do
you'd
that
have
right
figured
now.
that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
I need more positive stories about
There it
having a
is.
family. Sorry.
Wow, I got you hooked.
Hey, shut up.
Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there.
Yeah,
Be
great
a
to
good
know.
boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I figured this is going to be a choice. Eases pain.
I am not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you
If we actually kill him here.
Of course. You'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you?
I'm
Yeah,
no murderer,
we'll back off.
Falcone. Unlike you.
Having morals can be a problem, but we're trying.
That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
Keep pressing on this.
What, you
Again.
really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out.
Yeah,
But I never ordered
unless
that hit on your parents.
unless he
So who
thought, or Joe
You can't
thought
trust
Falcone
anyone
hired
in
him.
Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Okay.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Something's up with her.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
Well then.
Go!
Okay. Well, one less thug to worry about. Ooh, that was a cool smoke effect. Okay, so yeah, what's up with Montoya? She had like a little purple veins around her mouth. Probably something took her over.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time.
The smoke effect
Not
looks
much.
inconsistent, but I
Word's
still
gonna
think it
get
looks
out,
cool.
sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
Something was wrong.
I don't know.
I'm assuming.
I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Hey, it happens more than you
Just
think.
doesn't
This
make
isn't a
any
surprise.
sense.
It's surprised they
never do
actually
anything to hurt the
shot a known criminal rather than somebody who did nothing.
Falcone's case meant
This is
justice
just what
for
it's gonna be,
1,000
all right?
unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating.
Let's get the
usual.
facts first.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot it.
Sorry, gotta sneeze. It almost... I had to sneeze really bad and it just
Then
did
we
not
need
come
the
out. It just
complex
regressed.
facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Great.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
All right, we're working on it. So I get to be allowed to stay in here?
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Hopefully she is not hearing any of this.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Alrighty, yeah, like the veins popping out. Looks like a puncture wound.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Yeah, so she got hit by something.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Okay.
Of course.
There are some...
Touch as soon as I have the
I'm
results.
actually one of the few people that like QuickTime events. There are some that just seem unnecessary.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Putting my phone on
What's
mute.
going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Yeah, I shouldn't have led with that.
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot.
Hopefully.
Listen.
That's
you
what we need,
have to
explanations.
believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is
You look
so...
young, but you got like this grandma voice. I believe you.
I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The
All
voice, it was saying something about revolution.
All right, that sounds like Cobblepot.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Either could be him or someone associated with. Let's find out.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
I installed Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Yeah.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here.
His
now.
hand looks so wet. Sorry.
She remembers a voice
I just
saying
noticed
something
like the
about
glisten on his nails.
revolution.
That's not much to go on.
I know. I'm working on it.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Vale.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
No
Sorry,
comment.
Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Don't
Word is
semantics
there were
me,
shots
Vale.
fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah,
Listen,
my
I
obfuscation
owe you for those
gave
files
it away.
on Falcone. I got a lot of credit the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
We don't need to get Montoya in any trouble. We're just gonna pass on
You don't
this.
have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
I know. If we let out that it's Montoya, it's just gonna get bad, so. Let's just obfuscate for now. See what else we can find.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
You could say,
The
please,
residue
Master
we're scanning
Blaine.
on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
Oh, that checks out.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, because there was the one cop
Ironic
that went crazy.
Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
He got off easy, let's be
Falcone
fair.
got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and
You want to make make someone
one
suffer,
should
you
have
make
to
their
fall.
life disappear
I
in
hope he
front of
told you
them
something
by letting
before
it
he
go
was
to
killed.
waste.
What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me.
Yeah.
My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
That's what
Well, I suppose
Chill
that
was
makes
led to
sense.
believe.
Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Alright. See if there's anything to interact with besides the two.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her
Car
moral
going by,
filters
honking a horn. Don't know if that
and
came
make
up on the
her
mic.
act on her base impulses.
Just went full id. And then
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but getting others to fight them for you.
just creates
With this drug,
chaos.
they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to
This sounds like a
triangulate
Joker
Cobblepot's
thing, but
location.
I don't think he's in this game. I know I said I'd stay spoilers free, but I knew Joker's more of a enemy within, the follow-up to this game instead. Okay, select a drone. Oswald's phone signal. Where's the park that we went to visit? Is it... I suppose we just pick one and see what it goes. Whee!
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
They're looking for Catwoman. Oh, find another. Whoops. Okay, so that's one signal.
Bring me her head.
All right. One more. Simple little mini game. I figured, yeah, Arkham's gonna be most important.
Don't you go. You'll be alright. Right.
Yep.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
By the way, I did eventually think up some really good one-liners for the last break-in we did. They're probably already edited in the video, if I don't forget. But just want to make it a point. I did come up with some good ones, I think.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Yeah, who's the big gray guy? Tombstone? I know it's a Spider-Man villain. Don't get on me about it.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is he? I don't know! Please! Right. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante.
Okay, so he's
But
admitting
don't
it's him.
worry, or pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now,
Oh, that's easily
have a
Steve
little
Bloom.
respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV.
I could have done
If you were
worse.
truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal
Yeah, went too far.
experience.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through?
Punch.
We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Yeah, so they know too much. Kneecap. Kitty punch. I was gonna scratch my nose and I messed up. Oh god. Wow. Sorry, that was just instant. It's just like, nope, it's over. So gruesome. Okay. Yeah, I would just scratch my nose and just didn't hit down at the right time. Yeah, we lose nothing from game overs. We just gotta try again immediately.
Try harder than this.
Woo! Oop. I was gonna say, please say he's just gonna whack us down. Big guy moves fast.
Track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Woo! Alright, so yeah. Let's make sure Catwoman doesn't get her lives taken away. I need to talk to you urgently. Okay. I was gonna say, why don't we exchange numbers? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, it gets the plot going. Yeah, I suppose maybe better disguise.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
You kind of already messing that up, man.
Did you hear? The cops raided his house.
I saw
You
that
lost?
comment.
'Cause I
His
don't have time
house,
for
his
tours.
manor.
Looks like you walked into the wrong bar. Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight.
Oh,
I got
I'm
customers
kidding.
who knife a man for less.
Selina Kyle. Where is she?
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it.
Can I help
Cops
you?
take all your fancy clothes? Or you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really
Buy
the
around?
lying
Leave me
type.
alone?
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? Like you're short on cash.
Fair.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
There she is.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology.
I was
You
gonna
were
say, like,
supposed
didn't
to
we do
take
that? No,
care
we
of
did
our
not.
Mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you. His name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Can
Never
we
heard of
talk
him.
about this somewhere else?
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
I didn't screw you over. We'll fight this together.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond.
Great.
He's more dangerous than you think.
Might as well just
I
divulge.
grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised.
And now our first
Questionable
really big
morals and
enemy.
a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now?
Spite?
It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's
Some sort of
changing
revolution.
the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
He'll find
Penguin
you.
is everything you say. There's no
You'd
tree
let people
high enough
die,
for
but
you
she
to
doesn't care
climb.
about that.
He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps
bat.
the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable.
Hey,
But what would Harvey think?
I don't know.
The two of us, working together.
He doesn't know that part.
I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl.
That sounds like more of a you problem than me.
That.
I thought you were dating. This isn't about
So
Harvey.
why
It really
are we
isn't.
talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have.
Look, this is all business. But, trying to be. But, it's Bruce and Selena. It just always happens to be a thing. And...
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
He specifically told me to say it like that.
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Let's just go. Swinging. We're already wrapped up in this. Let's just go. Let's have a party. Here's the drink you ordered. Sorry. Teamwork. We've already paid for the damages preemptively. Billiards, there we go. Took a while to scan over. Oh, I was hoping you'd do something fun like jam a ball down his throat.
Not done yet.
Wow. Synergy. No, my beanie.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Awesome. They're just so in sync. They're perfect for each other. You just gave me 2 weapons now. Oop. There's definitely more action than any other Telltale game, at least from what I remember, because Wolf Among Us got a little more... Ooh. Sweet. Wolf Among Us was a little more action-y in a couple of spots, but not like this.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Cool.
Come on, this way.
Don't tell me what to do. Alright, so that was fun.
Quick, check the alleyway.
You see anything?
I could have looked when I went down here instead of looking off to the side for no reason, but hey, no, I don't see anything now.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Bruce, keep it in. Okay, as fun as the flirtation is, stay focused.
We should go.
We're not trying to screw over Harvey here.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
You get the option again.
Just stay out of trouble.
Now, where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
I am very aware of that. I should have set. Never mind.
Contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
No. Do it yourself, you... you entitled little prat.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
Get out of the alley. Go somewhere else.
Found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't
Find anything else? Let's elaborate more.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If
Chapter
Hill's
4,
talking
this
to
feels
Penguin,
like...
he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice.
No.
People look up to Batman.
Too many words.
How you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Right. Yeah, so we immediately burn Batman's street cred, or we go in as Wayne, come in as a political ally, which will be a lot harder getting information. But I'm interested to see what we can do with that, so let's go as Bruce.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
I was pressing the button a couple of times. Okay, as fun as it is to be Batman, let's go in with a different tact. You know, this could go really good or really poorly. That's probably the only two options. There's going to be no middle ground doing things like
the
this.
mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment?
Is
The
Heifer?
mayor's doing
She's busy.
he really can't be disturbed right
Oh
now.
boy.
Excuse me, Mr. Wayne?
Can I help you
really
instead?
hoping you'd be
You're
able to help
missing
me out. Who knows?
half of your
Maybe I
head.
could return the favor one day.
Poor girl.
Seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
I'll send you some money to get that checked out.
Bruce Wayne?
Hello.
Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
Come as a friend,
This
not
isn't
really.
a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
Not much to go off of.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor.
Yeah, I'm in his
Father
crosshairs. That's why I'm
Falcone
going to
and
stay out on a balcony
we
where I
had
could
ways
easily be
of getting
shot.
Anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower?
Stole it from
Cobblepot once
indigenous
retributed
tribes,
because
most
we took his
likely.
family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
To be fair, he does have a right to be
If that's
angry.
true, then Oswald has a right to be angry. Is there any proof?
Your father and I hid our tracks quite well. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets.
Sabotage
Now,
Harvey.
If that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Nah. It would help us, and it's logical to do that. No
Not
chance.
a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Will you
Yeah,
drop
we're not
your
going to
head?
screw over Harvey.
When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're
Sorry,
talking
now I've got
to.
mosquitoes biting me.
I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're
And I'm
nothing
recording
like
all
your
of this.
father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
The judges may bow.
I can crush you, but I'm trying not to be
but the
intimidating.
voters will burn you at the stake when I turn you in.
If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a door.
This is probably where it would have been useful to give little to Vale.
Get him out of here.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. You should watch your own back.
Yeah, either really good or really bad. So gave up a lot of information in order to help out Harvey. And I'm sure I can already guess where that's going to end, but I'm giving it my best shot.
Get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Yeah, we're about an hour in. Probably a good time to take a break. Well, we'll see.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Triple it again.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting.
This whole day's been upsetting, Alfred.
I can't imagine how you must feel.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Alrighty. Coming together, so yeah, just things are not going great.
District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
All right, just...
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say
Okay, we're going to wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we will carry on, and we will probably do the second half of this chapter, and we will see what is up with all the stuff we're doing. So yeah, we'll see what else Hill's hiding on this, and see what we can learn about the upcoming debate and what we can do. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.